on and what you guys are doing. I'm going to chit chat with you guys just a little bit and just listen. Anyways, it's Sunday. I'm just here. Like I said, I want to share just some things that come into my head. My head's always, there's always a war in my mind for some reason. I go outside, I think of something, I got to come in and I got to write something. But sometimes we got to sit back and just take a deep breath. Just breathe. Deep breath and relax a bit. Anyways, the universe or planet Earth is really taking care of everything else anyway. I mean, I'm going to say certain things, and then at the end, there's going to be something that you'll remember and say, okay, I remember what he was talking about. Because I'm different, and I want to be different. There is not normal. You hear people say, normal. I just want to be normal. You hear it on TV. You hear it in movies, maybe. But there is no normal. You make what you want to make. Like making a cake. You're going to make it the way you want to. You're going to barbecue the way you want to. There's great ideas out there, but you just kind of take that moment when you decide. And then it's like a match. And I say that because I was at a match the other day, and I'm usually always quiet, in which I am. Because then you can listen, especially with the kids. You listen and they're turning their head left, right, down, up, rolling their eyes. They don't know who else to listen to sometimes. So I try to say anything, nothing. They already know what they got to do. Like I tell them, you do what you do best. But anyways, because at the end of the day, like I said, we're all human. I am not what you think I am. You are what you think I am. And think about that. Sometimes inner peace begins the moment that you guys stop and you choose not to allow another human or event to control your emotions, the mind. Very important to listen to that, because there's a lot of humans out there that go beyond their actions and act on their actions, and it gets out of hand. So that's something that we all should stop and think, okay, I understand what he means. Some of you guys are lost. Some of you guys no, I do not understand what he means. But that's the way it is. But like again, always know that we all humans, we all breathe air. We drink water, even though I say I don't like water, which I don't. I really don't like water. And for those close to me, you'll never see me really drinking water. I'll drink water with a pill. I like to mix water with something I drink. But no matter how bad life gets, always remember and know, because that's one thing that humans kind of tend to do really quick and say the word remember. But know that life goes on, because it only ends when your life ends. Ask yourself sometimes, is planet Earth just that busy, or is it me or my mind just that busy? So when life disappoints, rest a moment and kind of sit back and tell yourself, man, what's going on around me? What negative emotions? What anger? What hatred? Jealousy, man. That's a big thing that a lot of people, humans out there. Man, we talk about love. We love burgers. We love the wife. We love our family, our kids. But sometimes love is an uninvited guest. It just shows up, and you're going like, "What?" But there you go with that. Sometimes we have to marinate love. And what I mean there is, we got to work at it. Because supposedly humans say that there's different types of love. I believe, yeah, there's several. They say in love, love it, or that's something that you guys kind of have to step back and believe and or have faith or some type of hope for yourself. And some people are religious, which I'm not, and I've said that many times. I've done some seminars. I know people freak out and say, "What?" I believe religion is for those who are scared sometimes. I don't know if you guys ever notice something goes wrong. I don't know, family member, a human tragedy. Right away, let me go up and pick up that Bible or start praying. And I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. And for me, like I said, I don't believe in religion. To me, it's like a story. It's like being me, the nobody. It's a story. I don't know really what really happened. We're so sometimes busy in the present today, forget about our forefathers from back then and whatever. What are you going to do today for tomorrow? Because remember, tomorrow don't care about us. It does not care about us. It's going to show up tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. We might not make tomorrow. Today, myself for instance, I die right now. Something happens. I don't know. But we got to go on with that. Live life and keep going. I believe really on a lot is on spiritual. I'm a really guy about the spiritual side. I believe there's a higher power, but I don't know what it is. Why would I lie to you guys or to anybody? Sometimes being me has gotten me in trouble because I don't like to follow human laws, as I guess I would say. But we all have to be fearless in life and what we do, or in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. You want to work out, you want to train, you want to build buildings, you want to travel. Man, go after it. Go do it. Don't get busy with local stuff. And I mean local in the sense of, man, on the phone all the time. Man, every day. Make it 2 days a week, and this weekend I'm not going to be on that damn phone. So, kind of look at that. Sometimes, like me, I have like I've said before, a war in my mind. I have a deeply hidden fantasy desire for something beyond our daily lives. And we all should have that. There's a lot of things out there for us. Sometimes it can be like a lunatic fantasy. And right away you get your brothers that supposedly know you. Like everybody says, "Oh, I know my sister, I know my brother." But we don't know. From me to my brother, my mother. That's what makes us human and unique. We're not free. Always know that. We're not free here to do in Rome, because right away, if it's something major, you're doing prison time. Or you can't say this in this holy place. You can't say this to that certain child, because then it's abuse. You can't do that. So, I mean, we're like a special flavor. Or, I mean, we gotta change it and make it sometimes sweeter than it sounds. Or sometimes we gotta make it sour, the way we say certain things. So, but anyways, in the very beginning, I should have said this. I kind of changed things. I know you get stuff like, what kind of things are you gonna say? Is it a lot of bad words? And I don't think I've said too many bad words. I don't think I might be one or two. So it's not rated X for sure. We're not really, or I'm not doing my thing, or the things I say that it's rated R. So I'm not gonna say rated PG-13, because nowadays, man, kids, they know it all, man. They're on that technology on that phone, man. They know that we can't deny as a parent that we know our kids also. We don't know everything. Their biggest thing is secrets. They're going to have to keep some of those secrets till they die. Memories are forever. So I guess you can say I'm going to go down a year and say my stuff that I talk about, it's rated 12, we're going to say. We only control sometimes what we can. We can't control everything. Certain decisions and choices and decisions we make in life will cost us, because humans say so. Humans control laws put before us. Everybody says the government. Oh, the government. The government are humans, man. Come on, what government? You talk about a government like it's a rock or a piece of, I don't know, a piece of wood or something. The government or the city, the state. They're all run by humans, supposedly elected officials that I imagine are there to change certain laws to help and improve tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and weeks and months and years to come. But many still hold on to that, oh, my forefathers from back then, we can't change because George Washington said. Man, forget about George Washington. It's today for tomorrow. Many say, oh, it's the kids of the future. Okay, we'll say the kids of the future. Okay, well, I'm going to agree that I'm going to give it a 50%. Okay, I'm going to agree on that. But don't start going back because we can't change these laws because they've been set on stone. Forget about set on stone. I mean, it's not like we live in a deserted island like some movie out there that I like. I mean, then you can make your own laws. But we're not. Sometimes we have dreams. I mean, only in the, you know how in a dream, in the biblical sense, they say sins. Oh, he's a sinner and he must go and talk to somebody about his sins, which is crazy. But in dreams we can sin. And think about it. Smile and laugh. In a dream we can do anything. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, we can do anything in a dream. We can be a bad boy, a bad girl. Man, sometimes we're just programmed to a point. We can't cross certain lines. We can't break certain laws. It's a no-no. But I've always said, man, if you can do it because it benefits you and it makes sense, not common sense, it makes sense and you feel better and it improves you first, then why not break certain laws? Don't tell me out there, anybody, they talk about perfect. You don't want to be perfect. Man, live life and continue. That's all you want to do. But anyways, I want to kind of talk a little bit of I've been around different people, and some of you guys know that, and some of you guys, there he goes again. But I'm telling you about my experience. I've been around a lot of great, good humans that I just want to express my appreciation to all. And you know, and some of you guys know who I'm talking about. To those all close humans to me, I mean, whose, actions and reactions have had a little direction in my life, in my journey of life. Also to those that have opened their archives, their library of life, to provide a valuable insight and research material that helped me in much and I guess must needed information that I've acquired and they've shared with me. I've had great training associates, and when I talk about training, whether it's training in jiu-jitsu and training my mind and giving me insights, and those are really close. I mean, one that I share and I can share and openly share a lot of things. Close partner, my friend, my wife. She's been there to absorb some of my lunatic warfare of my alien language and how I see things in life. I think sometimes she might feel that I'm not all there, but sometimes I don't want to be there. Sometimes I remember that dream. I'm flying somewhere. I want to be all over the world. Because me too, I listen to myself and I said, man, there is a lot out there for me that I want to do. A lot more. But anyways, I'm going to talk about a little bit of BJJ. And for you guys that don't know BJJ, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It is not anything like rocket science or it takes a PhD degree to do it. In the past, I've said that there are 3 L's. You must want to learn BJJ, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Then you must want to love BJJ, which is, again, I'll repeat, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a martial arts. Then along the way, man, you must live BJJ. And really simple. Like I've said before, kiss with the art. Whether it's KIS or KISS. Keep it simple or keep it super simple. Then you must learn, love, and live what you've learned and love, which is Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And it doesn't take many skills or brains to start. The main thing is to begin, and I've said that many times. Like anything else, simple, just start. Anything. With Jiu-Jitsu, I start running, I start swimming, or I start building houses. So, I mean, you just got to start. And sometimes, like I said, it's an art. Whether you're a small guy and you think, well, will this help me in self-defense more than I couldn't put a number in it, but it's gonna help you. It's the only art that I know of, and not just because I do it, that'll help a smaller. Nowadays, there's a lot of things that improves a martial arts. It's not just learning the art. Self-defense behind it. Self-offense. People forget that. Self-offense. How do I, once I walk out that door, how will I perform if I were ever had to use my jiu-jitsu skills and what I've acquired going to a certain school? And I believe jiu-jitsu, is a great martial arts to do. My vicious and ruthless opinion, especially to parents that don't know any better sometimes, especially here locally. Someone looking to start a martial arts. Simple, BJJ. The right choice and decision. So whether you decide to come to my school or to any other BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school, over any martial art, for example, like what other martial arts here locally? I still hear a lot of them, man, business. And yes, we all want to make a little bit of living off of it, but some go beyond just charging for belts ridiculously, exams, and all that stuff. But I know, like, martial arts like karate or taekwondo or kuksu wong or kachu kempo, some Hawaiian art. BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is king of king and proven, and could be a painful one in a match. Other arts that I've seen, visual, like I said, I have to see to believe, give false confidence, even though they say, no, we're here to give great confidence and build great leaders, like some politicians say, or something. We need new leadership. But the belt identifies you as an elite or a black belt killer or something in these arts. There's kids from 18 and under. They're getting black belts. And I'm going, what? Wait a minute. I believe no kid under 18, but I might change and say up to 19 or even 20 should not get a black belt. If you're in the business to give out belts because supposedly they achieved that belt ranking, then okay, that's your business for that art and make that money. Well, go ahead and do it. All I can say, well, okay, that concludes that matter then. Do what you guys do. But again, I do not want to be, and I've said this before, I do not want to be a motivator or that one that a lot of people say, oh, I want to leave a legacy, or that I want to inspire others. And remember in the beginning what I said something, so just listen to what I've said. I just want to be a story that you guys share when you guys have a barbecue or you're sitting down for some tea, you guys with a beer or wine, the fireplace outside, like you guys are sharing that Bigfoot story maybe, or the Loch Ness Monster, or in the Mexican side, La Llorona, the legendary lady mom killer or something. That's what I want to be. I want to be a story, a legend, because you don't know really if it's a true story. We hear it all the time, but you don't know if it's true or not. So that's what I want to do, because at the end of the day, no matter, and remember this, what I said from the very beginning, when you deal with humans, no matter what I say or do, at the end of the day, I will be what humans or someone wants me to be without even knowing me or doing their homework. I will get crucified. Like that supposed human story that happened many years back in that book that some of you guys, when you're scared, decide to pick up, or at night get on your knees and pray to. So one way or another, you guys will crucify me. So, like I said, stop and think about what I'm saying. So I hope you all can really look sometimes and slow down in life and take some time for yourself to see what I mean. I am a legend story, a nobody. I am still one looking up to that somebody. That is what I am, a nobody. I want to be that menu in your life. Decisions and choices, choices and decisions. Remember and know that having that passion for what you do in this great planet is part of the ingredient in the menu, in what you choose or what you have chosen. So, mom and dad, what have I done for me? That's what you guys ought to say. Because you guys know, and I know a lot of parents, dads, moms. And let's include grandma, grandpas. At the end of the day, you guys are also humans and you have feelings and things that you guys would like to do. But sometimes, like I said, we all work, and we work, some of us work like mine mules. Hard, heavy, long hours, not enough pay, when we should try to do or find or ways to work less for more money. But maybe that's where we're all dreamers. Sometimes the sidewalk ends on us or something, or the road ends up and there's no more road and we're just dreamers. And so if you're a dreamer, come in. I mean, some of us are wishers, some of us are liars, some of us are hopers, some of us are prayers. Maybe we need to buy a magic bean or win the lottery would be great. But anyways, really simple. I mean, always look at the end of the day and tell yourself that, man, I am human and I'm not a TV set. I'm not just a brick in the wall. I mean, I can still see my shadow. I can still wash my shoes. And I can wash my prints. I can wash my clothes. Sometimes our minds auction off. There's so much in there that sometimes it's crazy in there. But anyways, again, this is Johnny Garcia, the nobody. And hopefully, like I said, we'll have a little bit more. And you'll hear from me again. Other than that, if anybody has any ideas, send me a text. Some of you guys got my number. Send me an email.